Dating
not be over quickly. I am not your king.
Hey man, how is it dating in 2022? Ani that work with us. Ani's on these different dating apps.
Yeah.
She hasn't really went out on a date. You know what I'm saying? Do you think that it's harder for a woman to find a man now when we have all these dating apps? Like, what's the holdup?
Man, in this world, we're not really people who have principles and morality. So when you out here in this world now, just being honest, there's no telling what you're going to run into.
Mm-hmm.
I think the second question after you ask somebody, what's your name, should be, what medications are you on?
Oh, yeah.
Nobody ever asks people,
That's
hey,
the
what
second
medications
question?
Yeah, that should be the second question.
Okay.
Because then when you find out later on, oh, this person is on this medication, it actually
Crazy.
explains a lot of stuff that's going on
Right.
with them.
Okay, so you could have just cut right to the chase. Huh. Not like, what's your name?
Nah, this ain't
Where you live at,
This ain't the
or where you-
60s, 70s, 80s,
Right.
even 90s.
Right.
This is a whole new world, man.
Do you think that it's hard for a woman to find a date?
I think it's hard for anybody to find a date.
Really?
Anybody. Like the two ladies here, both of these ladies are attractive, but it means nothing really, because what men want is to be in a position where they're winning. And what women want a lot of times is to be in a position where they're winning. I don't think nobody is trying to merge and do right by each other.
Now.
I like that. I like that. Men are trying to be in a position that they're winning. Let me hear it one more time.
What men want is to be in a position where they're winning. And what women want a lot of times is to be in a position where they're winning.
What you think about that? I do think we're at loggerheads, because if we weren't in a position where Corey said that both sides want to be winning, there would be more successful relationships. There wouldn't be a 70 to 85% divorce rate, But it does seem like, in fact, he's right. People want to act like they're winning. They want to be in a position where they're at an advantage. You know what I'm saying? That's all the girls is trying to get the money out the guys. Understand?
I don't think nobody is trying to merge and do right by each other nowadays.
So should she just give up on love?
She should get this $200.
Right.
Come on, get the 200.
She pretty. You move up the ladder fast.
Yeah.
You can make it to my house within a year and a half.
Get a promotion.
A year and a half. How long does it take for others to make it to your
It
house?
take years. I tell girls all the time, being the side chick can last anywhere from 2 to 25 years.
Right.
You know how many kids I done watched grow up, big boy? I would go over girls' house. I'd be like, you driving now. Boy, you was like 4 when I first started messing with your mom.
Hey, man, have you ever, Corey, had a woman that really got mad at you? You ever been cut by a woman?
You mean cut literally?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. A woman ever stabbed you?
I'm not a little guy.
Right.
It's hard for a girl to cut me.
Right.
I can get away. Even though I got a little weight on me, I still move.
Your getaway
good.
game is good.
Yeah.
Do women get mad at you, though?
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially when they realize I'm not going to be what they want me to be.
Mm-hmm.
I was with this girl, and it hurt when she left because I liked her a lot. But when she realized I was not going to stop messing with the other 3 girls that were ahead of her
ahead
on
of
the
her.
chart, yeah. She wasn't number 1. She was number 4, but I explained to her how blessed she was to have that slot.
Right.
I actually got her a computer.
That's top 5.
I was like, I don't buy people computers. Don't cost $200.
That's true. I was about to say that.
And when she really started messing with me, I knew she realized I wasn't going to give in because she was attractive and she knew I liked her. But I tell people all the time, it don't matter how good you look. I'm not going to bend these rules. I have a group of women that I feel like are on the team, and they know about each other. In fact, they've come to terms with it. Look.
Yeah, how many women know the team that they're on, but they front? They got that guy, that new dude they trying to talk to that they met online, like homegirl on the show. They know how to be a teammate for certain guys. You know what I'm saying? For certain guys of a certain status level or a certain socioeconomic level. But all of a sudden, when they get to you, you gotta roll out the red carpet, take them on 20 dates, and throw rose petals at their feet. Women know how to bend the rules for certain men, for certain situations. So don't settle for less. Don't be the guy that's gonna be sweating her, man. It's gonna be catering to her every need, coming up to move some damn furniture. Nah. Sometimes you gotta be busy on them moving days.
I'm in the top 3, so I can deal with this. Because Corey a trick. I'm a trick.
Right. And you know you are.
I'm a trick.
See, that's the one thing I don't think a lot of guys know they are tricks.
Embraces.
And it's a shameful thing.
Can
Big boy is
the
funny,
women
though.
that you're with be with other men?
That will move them further down. They'll be like at the number 14 slot.
Yeah, right.
They don't want to give up. They don't.
Patrice O'Neal used to say that. She's like, she's going to demote herself to a level where she doesn't want to be anymore. Yeah, she could get mad. She could demote herself, but she's going to be somewhere that she don't want to be. And that's number 14 for Corey.
They don't want to give up the slot. Being my number 3, 2, or 1 is a good slot to be in.
Right, right.
It's rough
Like,
out
don't
here.
backslide.
Right, especially if you come from nothing.
Yeah.
You done moved up. If you're in my top 3, I look out for you. But if you mess with other guys, that don't make me mad. It just move you back down with the girls who mess with guys' crew.
Is this all over the country?
Nice.
Yeah.
Because you do a lot of traveling. You
Yeah.
do a lot of like Thursday to Sunday, comedy as well. You're on the road pretty
Yeah.
much every weekend.
Yeah.
So do you have females or ladies everywhere you go?
No, I don't do it like I used to.
Okay.
I'm so glad I made it through them years without getting hurt. Having strangers around you. I don't even, like, when I do my shows, I go to the back. I used to go out there and act like I'm saying hi to the fans, but I'm really looking at the girl.
Yeah.
But I don't even do that no more because it's the only danger out there for a guy like me. I didn't know people could sue you and you didn't even do nothing. They could just say you did something. And it costs
Frivolous.
money
Hello.
for you to
yeah.
beat the case. I'm not going out there no more.
Because there's a man, like Corey saying, he got a beautiful woman willing to wait in line to be with him because of his financial resources and his status. So yeah, you need to put yourself in that position too. I always say, these women better treat me like Brad Pitt. They better treat me like Idris Elba or it ain't worth it. You know what I'm saying? Because they gonna make some concessions for Idris and Brad Pitt. That's all. And you also see here, Corey talks about the different phases of life. You know what I mean? You can go through a player phase. You can go through a phase where you tearing the city up, you tearing the streets up, you tearing the country up, you tearing another country up. But then there's a time where you don't want to be bothered necessarily. You don't want to be thrust into the game every day. Like even LeBron one day is going to retire. He's going to slow down. He's going to play some hoops at some point. But it ain't going to be like the schedule he's on at the NBA. You know what I mean? That's just the truth of the matter. So, yeah, Corey's right. You got to chill at some point. You know what I mean? Yeah, Corey's one of the greatest. Corey Holcomb, y'all. Give it up for Corey Holcomb. But I like how Corey breaks things down. Like, he's very thoughtful in how he puts these things together, even though they sound off the cuff. And shout out to the 5150. I've been watching the 5150 show since back in the Foxhole days. You know, I fell off a couple years ago, but you know, he's putting some good stuff. He's putting some good numbers on the board, man. Look out for Corey. He's coming. He's coming up there. We're gonna see him in the rafters at one point, whether he likes it or not. You know, I know he wants to be the underground hero, but you know, this stuff that he's talking is so refreshing right now because so many comedians sometimes they feel like the PC culture is going to stop them from speaking clearly on this. There's very few. The good ones, absolutely, are still speaking their mind because they're not afraid of any repercussions that might come with speaking this frankly. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. Join the membership. Hit the bell notification for all uploads. This is FAUCETTE Media.